A tiny fish swims straight toward a predator, not to escape it, but to get closer. It moves across the predator's body, approaches its gills, and may even enter its mouth. For almost any small reef fish, that would seem like a fatal mistake. But this cleaner wrasse does it again and again. So why doesn't the predator simply eat it? The answer is a biological deal built on cooperation, conflict, and a surprising amount of risk. Across coral reefs of the Indo-Pacific, the blue-streak cleaner wrasse, Labroides dimidiatus, makes much of its living by interacting with other fish. Those fish are its clients. They come in many forms. Some are relatively harmless. Others are predators capable of eating smaller fish. Yet when a predatory client arrives for cleaning, something unusual happens. Instead of immediately treating the cleaner as prey, the larger fish can allow it to approach. The client may hold its body in a posture that gives the cleaner access to areas that are otherwise difficult to inspect. The wrasse then moves across the fish, picking at material from its surface and working around places such as the mouth and gills. For the cleaner, this is a feeding opportunity. For the client, it is a cleaning service. And that exchange is the foundation of one of the best-studied mutualisms on coral reefs. Cleaner wrasse consume ectoparasites from client fish. The cleaner gains food, while the client can have parasites removed from its body. At first, the trade seems simple. One fish provides a service, the other provides a meal. But the relationship becomes much more interesting when their interests stop lining up perfectly. Because parasites are not necessarily the only thing a cleaner wrasse wants to eat. Experiments have shown that cleaner wrasse can prefer client mucus over ectoparasites. And from the client's perspective, that changes the deal. Removing a parasite provides a service. Taking mucus is closer to exploitation. Scientists studying these interactions commonly describe this behavior as cheating. So even inside a mutualism, cooperation is not automatic. The cleaner has an opportunity to take something it prefers. The client has an interest in receiving the service it came for. And those interests can collide. Non-predatory clients are not powerless. When cleaners provide poor service, clients can respond. Some may end the interaction, move away, switch cleaning partners, or chase the cleaner. Those responses matter because access to clients is valuable. A cleaner that repeatedly loses feeding opportunities can pay a cost for poor service. This creates a system in which cooperation can persist, even though cheating remains possible. But predatory clients change the equation. For a cleaner wrasse, interacting with a predator is not simply the same transaction with a larger fish. The potential consequences are different. A dissatisfied non-predatory client may chase the cleaner away. A predator is physically capable of something far more serious. Actual predation on cleaner wrasse appears to be exceptionally rare, but that does not mean the interaction is completely free of danger. Researchers studying cleaner fish escape performance have pointed out that these small fish routinely operate close to animals capable of striking at them. So the remarkable thing is not that cleaner wrasse live in a world without risk. It is that they repeatedly enter an interaction where that risk is controlled enough for cleaning to happen. And cleaner wrasse do not appear to treat every client in exactly the same way. Research on Labroides dimidiatus shows that their behavior changes with client type and social context. With predatory clients, cleaners can use tactile stimulation, rubbing the client with their fins, more extensively than they do with many non-predatory clients. Researchers have proposed that this behavior may help reduce tension during risky encounters. That does not mean the cleaner is consciously thinking, "This fish could eat me, so I should calm it down." Natural selection does not require that kind of human reasoning. Behaviors that make these interactions safer or more successful can persist without either animal understanding the exchange the way a human would. The same caution applies to the predator. It is tempting to imagine the larger fish making a calculation. Eating this cleaner would give me one meal, Keeping it alive gives me parasite removal. But there is no need to assume that kind of conscious decision. The relationship can emerge through evolved behavioral responses. Clients that tolerate cleaning can receive a useful service. Cleaners that approach and service clients successfully gain access to food. And behavior on both sides can be shaped by the consequences of repeated interactions. That is why calling this relationship friendship misses the most interesting part. The cleaner and the client do not need identical interests. They do not need loyalty. They do not even need perfect cooperation. They only need conditions in which continuing the interaction can benefit both sides. And those conditions are never completely free of conflict. A cleaner may gain more from taking mucus. A client may respond when service becomes poor. A predator may be unusually dangerous, yet still participate as a client. The result is not harmony. It is conditional cooperation. That distinction matters because mutualism is often imagined as nature pairing two species that simply help each other. Real mutualisms can be far messier. Each participant is under selection to increase its own fitness. Sometimes cooperation does that. Sometimes exploitation does. And when cheating becomes costly enough, behaviors that limit or discourage it can also evolve. The cleaner Wrasse and its clients reveal all of those forces in a single interaction. So why does this tiny fish clean predators that could eat it? Because during a cleaning encounter, predator and cleaner enter a temporary relationship in which their normal ecological roles do not tell the whole story. The cleaner gains access to food. The predator can gain parasite removal. Behavior helps keep the encounter stable. And although risk and conflict never disappear completely, the interaction can remain beneficial enough to continue. The predator has not stopped being a predator. The cleaner has not become invulnerable. For a short period, a different biological relationship takes priority. And that may be the most remarkable part of the cleaning station. On a coral reef, cooperation does not require the absence of danger. It can exist while danger is still present. The cleaner survives not by eliminating that danger, but by entering an interaction where danger and cooperation can exist at the same time. And for a few extraordinary moments, a predator can become something else entirely, a client.